What is up, car addict? They're gonna be talking about the TRON bike that is coming out tomorrow. The Tommorow TRON bike. Um, as many of you know, and if you're new to the channel, then that's why I'm making this video. But I have college on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the TRON bike is coming out tomorrow. For those of you that don't know, and I won't be able to post the video as soon as it comes out, but I will, like usual, when I post my videos, the usual time, that's when I'll be posting all the videos on the TRON bike. I'll post a customization video for you guys, the drag races against the drag bike that I'm driving right here. From videos I've seen, the Tommorow TRON bike and this bike are practically identical as far as stats go. So the TRON bike has a little bit better acceleration than the drag, but the drag has a higher top speed. And the drag's top speed isn't that fast anyways when you compare it to a regular Hakuchou or Batty 801 wheeling. So, I mean, the TRON bike is not going to be the best or anything like that. It's just going to be another bike with a crazy acceleration and a low top speed. You can't do a wheelie on that bike. But the cool thing, what I'm going to show you right here, on this bike, when I press on the gas, you notice how the tire spins, and then it takes a little bit to get going, and once it gets going, it goes fast. The TRON bike, when you floor it, it doesn't spin the tire, it just goes. It hooks, and it goes. So I mean, the only race I see the TRON bike maybe having an advantage would be like nightlife, for example, or one of those races, but I mean, it's gonna be a slight advantage when you compare it to the Akuma, the Batty, the regular Hakuchou, stuff like that. I mean, there's that wheelie, that wheelie effect, where it can get the crazy top speeds. That's what's holding back all these new motorcycles because they can't do it. You know, this bike you can hold a thumbstick back all day. I mean, unless you're going on a hill, but car turned in front of me. You can hold a thumbstick back all day and it's not going to do anything. As a matter of fact, this is one of the only bikes, or one of the few bikes, that when you lean forward it actually goes faster than if you were to pull back. The TRON bike is the same way from what I've seen. It goes slightly faster than if you pull back. When you go faster when you lean forward. But yeah, that bike is about $2.2 million. It's around the same price as a T20, which is completely insane. I'm gonna tell you right now not to buy it, but nothing's holding you back from buying it. I mean, you do what you want with your money. If you have over $10 million in GTA and you feel that you want it because of the looks, and I'm gonna put a large emphasis on the looks, because by no means is that bike the new fastest bike in the game. It's not. It's not. But Ruffy, for example, he tests tracks. I don't know if a lot of you subscribe to him. And what he tests on his track is like the Hakuchou drag, for example. The only reason it was faster than the Batty and all those bikes is because he doesn't wheelie on those tests. And his track is made for acceleration. That's what his track tests. Pure acceleration. His track is almost 100% acceleration. Because he has a lot of corners at slow speeds. And that TRON bike has a slightly higher acceleration. So what is that going to mean? On Bruffy's video, he's going to tell you that the TRON bike has a higher acceleration than the Hakuchou drag. Now, that does not mean it's the fastest. And I'll show you guys in the top speed drag races against the Hakuchou drag. The Hakuchou drag just pulls away from it. And so does the regular Hakuchou pulls away from it by a lot. So does the Batty 801 doing a wheelie. And keep in mind, you're comparing a $2.2 million motorcycle to a motorcycle that's 20 grand. That's how much the Batty and the Akuma and all those bikes are, and they still are the best. I mean, people don't want to admit it, but I mean, it's true. Those bikes are still the best bikes in the game. Go here to sort by price. The Akuma, very good. In my opinion, you need three bikes. Three bikes. If you want to compete in race, the Akuma fully upgraded. Where's the baddie? One of these two. They both have the identical same stats. Don't confuse this with the Masako race car and the regular Masako. The race car is, slightly faster, but in this case, it's just delivery on this bike. No stats are changed. Both of these bikes are identical. So pick which one you like. So the Akuma, Baddie 801 fully upgraded, and the regular Hakucho. That bike has the highest top speed doing a wheelie. Even though the BF400 is slightly higher, it doesn't have that acceleration that the Hakucho has. So, I mean, if you're doing a race that requires a lot of top speed, then it kind of would make sense to go with the Hakucho because the BF400 just takes forever to catch up to the Hakucho. It does pass it eventually, but it just takes way too long, and it doesn't make sense for you to pick that one over this one. So, and then for off-road races, the BF400 is the best. So you want to have 4 bikes in total. And 3 bikes for motorcycle races: the Akuma, the Baddie 801, and the Hakuchu, the regular one. And for the off-road races, the BF400. And the reason the Baddie is right there in the middle is because that's your best, that's your all-arounder. So for example, let me explain. You have the T20, the Banshee 900R, and the X80, for example. As we all know, the X80 has crazy acceleration, but quite frankly, the handling on that thing is garbage, in my opinion. Unless you're on a completely flat surface where there's not one bump in the road to unsettle the car, it's really, really, really bad. It has nothing to do with the driver; it's the car itself. That's been said by many people, and it's pretty well known now. So the X80, although it has that horrible handling, its acceleration is amazing, and its top speed is pretty good too. So if I can make a connection with it for you guys, the X80 is the Akuma. The T20 is your all-arounder. The T20, that's like right now that's your all-arounder because they nerfed the RE-7B. But the T20 right now is your best all-arounder. I mean, some can argue the fact that the RE is still better in some situations, which I do agree. But the all-arounder right now on extremely bumpy city roads and stuff like that would be the T20. And then your top speed god right now is the Banshee 900R, which is the Hakucho. So that's the best comparison I can make for you guys right there. A little surprise for you guys later this week, on Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be doing the new World's Greatest Drag Race. If you guys haven't seen the old ones, I'll try to link them in the description for you guys. Or, I mean, that race is coming soon and you'll see. I basically race about 8 to 9 vehicles at once down the airport runway on a custom stunt track. And I race them all at once. You can see the comparison between all of them side by side. And it's about a mile, half a mile in length. I think it's a little over half a mile. I mean, it's not too bad. So that race is gonna be all bikes. So I'm gonna have the TRON bike in the middle, the Hakucho drag next to me, Baddie 801, regular Hakucho, an Akuma, and then I'll throw in some other bikes in there. Probably, I mean, the BF400 I'll probably throw out in there too, and the I guess we'll see what else we can put in there, but maybe the that new bike, I forgot, the Vortex. I put that in there. Vortex. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. And you guys should see that video by this weekend, World's Greatest Drag Race. And tomorrow afternoon, I'm gonna post all the videos on the TRON bike for you guys. And I haven't done this in a long time, but after I've posted all the drag race videos on that bike, It'll be sometime. I'll try to do it the next day, so Wednesday. I'm gonna make a video on how I feel about the Tron bike after I get my hands on it. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the Tron bike videos, and have a great day.